the magnetic declinations. I'm going to discuss the solution of problem number 5. The following bearings taken on a closed traverse or closed compass, assuming the observed bearing of line AB to be correct. So you can see the table here. This is the table of your observation. You have line A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, A, and it's forward bearing and backward bearing. So you need to compute the bearing of line BC, compute the bearing of line CD, and compute the bearing line of DE. So the first thing that you have to do here is to plot this observation so you will know how it looks like. Okay, so I plotted the forward bearing and backward bearing. So let's check if we put the correct directions. So north, AB is southeast, forward bearing, backward bearing is northwest, BC is southwest, backward is northeast, CD is northwest, and backward is southeast. Forward for DE is northeast, backward is southwest, and then forward for EA is northeast, backward is southwest. All right, so we're correct now. Let's go back to the question. It says that we need to compute the bearing of line BC. Okay, with this in the figure, we need to get the interior angle of this line. Okay, so first let's draw a separate figure so that we can write down our interior angles. Corner A. So let's say at corner A, no? Okay. So our AB is assumed to be correct. So therefore we are going to simply draw that line going to the going to point B. So let's use the blue line. So let's say this is point B, and then we drew the line here, A to B, and then A to E is 59. Listen, if you're going to get the angle of the bearing or the angle here, you get the angle that is pointing towards the point where you are trying to get, let's say AE, so it should be 59 degrees, not the 60 degrees. So therefore in this case our 59 degrees is somewhere here. So this is 45, this is something here. Okay, now this is towards E, this is towards E, this is our A, and this is our B. We need to compute the interior angle. Okay, so first, the step one that you have to do here is to next step, step two, no? Step one is you're going to draw the figure. Step two now is you have to compute for the interior angle. So we have point A or corner A here to be, this is 59 degrees. Okay, 59 degrees. 59 degrees. And AB is 37 degrees 30 minutes. AB is 37 degrees and 30 minutes. We need the angle A here. So angle A is computed uh, with 59 degrees and 37 degrees added together. So angle A is equal to 6 carry 1, 96 degrees and 30 minutes. Okay, so this is your uh, interior angle A. So interior angle A is 96 degrees and 30 minutes. Okay, so next, let's go to angle B. So corner B is this point. So we draw the line which is 37 degrees 30 minutes northwest. So if this is 45, so it will be something here. And then southwest is 43 degrees. So this is 45. This is here. All right. So this angle is of 37 degrees 30 minutes. Wait, we'll write down the point. This is B. This is towards A. And this is towards C. Okay. So this is 37 degrees and 30 minutes. And this one is 43 degrees BC, right? 43 degrees and 15 minutes. We need this angle here. Okay. So this angle is equal to, if you can see class, you always refer to the straight line. Now this is your straight line. All angles to the left is equal to 180 degrees, as well as all angles to the right, they are equal to 180 degrees. Now this drawing here, or this figure, illustrates that all angles are only to the left of 180 degrees, or the straight line. Therefore, we simply have to add them all together. Like angle A or angle B, this is your angle B, this one is simply equal to 180 degrees less 37 degrees and 30 minutes less 43 degrees and 15 minutes. So angle B is equal to 180 degrees less 37 degrees and 30 minutes, okay, minus 43 degrees 15 minutes. That gives you 99 degrees and 15 minutes. So therefore, angle B is equal to 99 degrees and 15 minutes. Okay, that is for your corner B. Now let's go to corner C. Corner A, corner B. Let's go to corner C. Okay. Now in corner C is northwest, ang north, as northeast yung ating at corner C, I mean the line CB is towards northeast, and that is 44 degrees. And then line CD is going towards northwest. That is CD. Northwest 73 degrees. So somewhere here. Then we write down the letters or the name of the corners. Since this is C, this is B, and this is letter D. Okay. Now, CB is the backward bearing of CB, backward bearing. So north 44 degrees, 15 minutes. So therefore, this angle here is 44 degrees and 15 minutes. And this angle is 73 degrees. Okay, now we can get easily the angle C by adding up all these two numbers or two angles. So you have angle C is simply equal to 44 degrees, 15 minutes plus 73 degrees. So angle C is equals to 117 degrees and then 15 minutes. So this is your angle C. 117 degrees and then 15 minutes. All right, so Next, we get our corner D. So DC is equal to 72 degrees 15 minutes. This is 72 degrees and then 15 minutes. And DE is 12 degrees. 12 degrees, 45 minutes. So our angle here is the angle D, which is 180 degrees. So angle D is equals to 180 degrees minus 12 degrees 45 minutes, because I have to transfer it here. 12 degrees 45 minutes and less 72 degrees 15 minutes. So angle D is equal to 180 degrees less 12 degrees 45 minutes, then less 72 degrees 15 minutes. So this is 95 degrees. So angle D is equals to 95 degrees. Right, we're almost there. So let's continue with cornered E. ED is backward. It's 13 degrees 15 minutes. So this is 13 degrees 15 minutes. And then EA is 60 degrees. Okay, now I've told you earlier that you always find your 180 degrees or straight line. So all angles that is on one side are all equal to 180 degrees. And if ever mayroong isang angle na lumagpas, no, it's either you add them, okay? Or you subtract them kung kailangan. So halimbawa dito, we only need this point. I mean this angle distance. We only need this, right? So if we're going to refer our straight line here, so 60 degrees is already excluded. Outside na siya dito. So therefore, if we reference this line, straight line, so we get 180 degrees less 60, no? 180 degrees less 60, we only get this part. So since this portion is included, we have to add up. So ang ginawa natin kasi dito is, 'di ba? If you are going to do the reference line, yung ano, yung ating straight line. So let's say this is your straight line, tapos yung EA mo ngayon is 60. Okay? So ang kailangan lang naman natin dito ay itong angle. Let's say, we'll get this angle. And this is 60 degrees. So if you subtract this to 180, this is 120, right? So, meron ka pang isang angle dito na 13 degrees. To, this is 13 degrees. And then 15 minutes. Kailangan natin ito, no? So you add them up. That is 133 degrees, then 15 minutes. Or you can say that angle E is equals to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees plus 13 degrees and 15 minutes. So this is still equal to, not E, not B. This is equal to 133 degrees and 15 minutes. Okay, so this is angle E equal to 133 degrees and then 15 minutes. All right, so step 3. What should we do after this? Let's compute for the interior angle of your polygon. So this is 541 and 15 minutes. And this is 540. So we have in this case not equal, no, unequal value. So which only means that we have an angular error of closure. So this angular error of closure exists if your angle is not equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees, or the number of interior angles for a polygon, for that specific polygon. So you have the angular error of closure here should be the difference between your computed interior angles less your uh, supposed to be interior angles of that polygon. So this is 540. So the AEC, or what you call the angular error of closure, is 1 degree and 15 minutes. Now, this is your step 3. Now, in step 4, you need to adjust your interior angles. Okay. How are we going to adjust the interior angles? Okay, first, you have to distribute the error, no? So you need to distribute the error. So how much per angle or per corner should you allot, or you should you add, or you should subtract? So if you have 1 degree, so AEC is equals to 1 degree and 15 minutes. You can't distribute this to the 5 corners unless you convert this to minutes, no? Convert to minutes. So 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes. So therefore, AEC is equals to 60 plus 15, or this is equals to 75 minutes. And distribution, okay, uh, error per corner should be 75 minutes divided by 5. That's equal to 15 minutes. Okay? So, bawat corner, mag-a-adjust ka ng 15 minutes. The question, are you going to subtract it or to add? Okay? Now, look back at your angular error of closure. Your computed interior angles are more than the supposed to be angles of that polygon. It's more than by 1 degree 15 minutes. So therefore, in order to balance it, you have to subtract 15 minutes to each corner. Okay. Now, like in corner 1 or corner A, you have to subtract this by 15 minutes. Okay. So 96 degrees 30 minutes is 96 degrees. 96:30 less 15 minutes is 96:15. This is your adjusted now. Okay, now after getting this adjustment, you go to the next one, which is corner B. So this will also be less 15 and you get 99 degrees. So this is your adjusted interior angle. Okay. Okay. And then let's move to letter corner B, A, B, C. Okay. So corner C has to be adjusted also by subtracting 15 and you have 117 degrees. Okay. After that, you have the corner D. So this has to be subtracted with 15 minutes, no? So if you subtract this, so it looks like this has to be okay, like this and less than 15 minutes. So dito matira is 45. Binawasan natin ito ng isa, so 94. 94 degrees, 45 minutes. So this is your adjusted. Okay, so let's go to letter E. Less 15 minutes. Okay, it gives you 133 degrees. So ito yung adjusted na. Okay. All right. Now, next, let's check this if this is correct. Okay, by adding up all the adjusted uh, interior angles. Okay. So this is step of 3, step 4. So let's go to step 5. So therefore, this is 540 degrees equal to 540 degrees. So therefore, we are correct. Now, what should we do next? Step 6 is the final step in which you are going to adjust the angle or the bearing. Okay, so step 6, after adjusting your interior angles, you also adjust the bearing. Okay, so adjust the bearing. This is step 6, final step. So A, wala na tayong problema sa A kasi tama naman, no? at saka yung ito lang i-adjust natin. So, A is 37 degrees, 30 minutes. And you have to get the adjusted uh, interior angle. So, your adjusted interior angle here at B is 99 degrees. So, this is 99 degrees. Adjusted na to. So, ang kukunin mo na lang is etong angle na to. So, this angle here this is B, no? Okay. So, let's say this is theta BC. Okay. Now, theta BC is equal to 180 degrees less 99 degrees less 37 degrees, 30 minutes. So, eto na yung bale ang magiging adjustment mo ng line BC. So, angle BC is equal to 180 degrees less 99 degrees less 37 degrees and then 30 minutes equals to 43 degrees 30 minutes. So, 43 degrees 30 minutes. Now, the bearing of this line, since what is being asked to us is the bearing line of BC, okay, is equals to southwest, 43 degrees and then 30 minutes west. So, this is your answer for BC. Okay, now let's try to see the CD naman. CB and this is CD. Okay? Now, BC, kailangan dito muna kukunin yan. Southwest 4330. Southwest, northeast naman siya yung kanyang backward, no? So, kung ito ay forward bearing ng BC, ito yung A. So, ang CB natin ay 4330 din dapat. So, ibig sabihin ito ay dapat 43 degrees 30 minutes. Okay? Now, this is C, this is B, and this is D. Okay. Now, yung ating interior angle na corrected is 117. Okay, 117 yung ating interior angle. So, kailangan natin ito. We need this. No? That's the CD. Ito yung kailangan natin na theta CD. No? Okay. So, therefore, theta CD is equals to 117 degrees. I-less natin ito ng 43 degrees and 30 minutes. So, theta CD is equal to 117 minus 43 degrees and then 30 minutes. That gives you 7330. Okay. Now, the bearing line, which is what we need, bearing line of CD, bearing line CD is equals to northwest 30 minutes or north 73 degrees then 30 minutes. All right, so we already have this answer now here. Okay, next is we have the bearing line of DE, no? DE naman ang kukunin natin. So this is your adjusted. So draw your reference meridian Your DE is going there. And then this is your DC, okay? Or CD. So, dapat, ang gagamitin natin ngayon na CD or DC ay yung corrected na. So, this is your D, this is your E, and this is your C. So, CD is 7330. So, therefore, this is 7330. And then the adjusted interior angle is 94 degrees and 45 minutes. Now we are going to find out what is this. No, ano to? This is theta DE. Now theta DE is equal to 180 degrees less 73 degrees 30 minutes and less 94 degrees 45 minutes. So getting that is subtracting 180 degrees to 73 degrees 30 minutes, then minus 94 degrees 45 minutes. That gives you 11 degrees 45 minutes. 11 degrees 45 minutes. Okay, so there you go. We have the adjusted angle now for DE. So ano ba yung tinatanong sa atin? We are being asked to compute the DE, the bearing line. Okay. Now, bearing of the line DE, bearing of line DE is equals to north 11 degrees 45 minutes east. So this is your answer for letter C. Okay, so this is everything for this particular number of, this particular problem. So I want you to go about all the steps in this solution. So try to do it on your own also. Okay. So we have I think one more problem here. So I'm going to do this on my next video.